Hello, I want to point out things that Ken the Stout does. He owes it all to Doug Betts, including being confused and not knowing what he is doing. Hello, I want to point out things that Ken the Stout does. He owes it all to Doug Betts, including being confused and not knowing what he is doing.
Well, there's apparently a long delay. And then, can I be heard? Am I being heard? Do I have a microphone set up? Let's set this up. Give me a moment here. Well, there's apparently a long delay. Yeah, it's being heard. I have an echo. All right, let's get started on this. Right now, you are seeing OBS with a bunch of me's. There's one me here, which gets highlighted, and then one me here, which should get highlighted, but it don't. But I have the same camera two different times. The green screen is running. I just have it all filtered out so that it looks cool. Let me show you how this works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over my monitoring. Let me show you how this works. So what I'm going to do is figure out why I have. Oh wait, why do I have audio? All right, now I can see chat. Chat's part of this. That's cool. So let me look at it real quick. Yeah, I didn't set it up properly to get rid of the delay. I very hastily set this up. I do actually have my phone right here. I don't know if that's going to come out or not. Oh, no, it won't because it's being blocked out. So I'm going to have to figure that out. All right, here we go. I'm going to start a second stream from my phone while live streaming on my normal channel. That's why what I went with. But I got to, oh, you know what? I'm on here. Hold on. I figured out why I am being heard still. I'm going to start a second stream from my phone. Now I'm just going to cheat and go down and mute the system because I'm not really wanting to take the time to find it. So how can I do this? Well, first things first, I'm going to put this back over here where it goes using a method that Doug Betts showed me. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring OBS over here. I do everything from OBS, but I also don't use OBS on this stream the way that I could. You can actually do streaming from OBS without using YouTube. You can stream directly to YouTube, and I'll demonstrate that later. But what I want to do right now is I want to go in and turn these cameras off by deactivating them. And they are off, and then I'm going to make sure they're off by turning them off. And then I'm going to come over here and create a source and call this my iPhone camera. This is going to be temporary. I'll get rid of it after the stream. Then I'm going to go over here, or my scene rather. Then I'm going to go in that scene. You're seeing a black screen over on YouTube. I'm going to add a source. And that source is going to be a video capture device. And then I'm going to leave it named video capture device 3. And then I'm going to go find it. And I don't see my iPhone. I see the Oh, I don't want the iPhone. I want it to be my normal camera. So let me go with this one. I think this will work. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Actually, I'm doing this wrong. Properties. Go here. There we go. Now I will wait for that to pop up on the monitoring screen. I promise this will get to the iPhone. We'll get there. And again, I apologize for the delay because I didn't set this up properly. You can see my phone right here. I've got it already on a tripod, ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make this full screen by going to transform, and I'm going to click fit to screen. That's cool. The green screen behind me, I haven't figured out yet how to put an image behind that, although I know I can. I'm just being lazy right now. I'm going to retransform this and do a stretch to screen. That way it takes the entire screen. So let's get to the purpose and point of this video. I'm going to do something I didn't want to do, which is I have my tripod set up for the fish cam, and I am going to actually make an adjustment to it, and then I'll readjust it later. Not a big deal. So as you can see, I have my phone right here. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the phone on. This will take a minute. I'm gonna adjust the phone. That looks about maybe good there. Camera's right here. Let's do a live stream from YouTube. At the same time, we're doing a live stream from OBS/the computer. So to do this, I'm going to take my phone out of my little gizmo thing here, only because it's easier for me to work. Yes. My son is calling me, and I don't know how to pause the stream, and I don't want dead air, so I'm just going to let that go to wherever it goes to. I'm going to set this up. So the first things first, you go in, bring your phone up, go to YouTube, right here. And at the bottom of the screen, there's a plus button. When you press the plus button, third option down is go live. And then it sits over here. You guys can't see it, but it is actually showing my screen right there, which is over here. So I'm going to give it a catchy title, and the catchy title is going to be called Ken Stout Live is Going Live. Catchy. Then it's going to be public, and I'm not changing anything. You can do a go live together. Doug and I experimented with that a while back, and I forgot how to do it, but it was a really cool feature. So the next step is you hit next. And then you need to change the orientation, because if you don't change the orientation, then it's going to be, I had to change it from this portrait to this landscape. Now, normally it doesn't change like it just did. And there's a reason I did that, because I want this to be, I do everything or try to do everything in portrait. I noticed that Tim Tech was doing everything in landscape. Or no, I'm sorry. I like to do everything in landscape, and Tim likes to do everything that appears in portrait. So this may be quickly lived, because if this is in portrait, I'm not going to do it. I'll change it, and the only way I know to change it is to restart it like he did. So you will see here in just a second I'm pressing the go live button now, and it shows that I'm live. However, it's showing me. I wanted it to show the screen, and that's fine. Now, I need for someone to go to my channel. Well, I don't need for someone to go to my channel. I can do it myself. By virtue and wonderment of a computer, I can go grab a tab right here. And yes, everyone knows I created my background. I can go to YouTube. I can go to my channel. You know what though? Let's do this. Let me flip this camera around and demonstrate this as I'm doing it. So, can I zoom this? You can. You can zoom it by taking your two fingers. Michelle says hello. Or actually it's Mimi. Hello, Mimi. So now you're seeing my mouse move, and I'm going to go to my channel right here. And I'm back up to 285 subscribers. I was down. And he says right here, Ken Stout live testing a phone idea. So not only am I live on my computer, which all of a sudden has gotten horribly bad. I'm going to hold my hand up so that it maybe refocuses it. It did not. I'm probably too far away. I'm going to go ahead and click on Ken Stout live testing a phone idea. And it should not have done that, but it's playing it down here. I'm not sure why it did that, but we'll just bring it full screen. And does that... That's not... Oh, that's not the one I want. So I'm going to go back one. I'm an idiot. I'm going to go to live. And this is not the orientation I want. Oh, there we go. There I am. A little behind. But there it is. It's actually now looks like it's in a loop. So if I put my hand up here, you see how long that takes to go. That's not too bad. I am live. I am live twice. Now I could try a Doug Betts idea. And grab this and try to drag it over here till I get the little ghost lines, which I'm horrible at doing. I tried this last night after the stream ended with Zoom, and I could not get it to do what I wanted it to do. And there's a reason for that if I can do this. And I do not practice or script anything as well like most of us, Doug, Carrie, Alex, do. There we go. It temporarily moved. It's really quick. It's really hard for me to catch it. It's so doggone fast. And I don't care how fast or how slow I go. See, that's full screen. I don't want full screen. I'm going to see if I can resize this down a little bit. And then, there we go. So now, I've got that up there. I will go grab the other live stream, which is this one right here. And supposedly by hitting the Microsoft button and the left arrow key, there we go. So now we have in the upper right hand quadrant, we have me. And then in the lower left hand quadrant now we have me. And I just screwed it up by doing that. Let's see if I can. No, I cannot. So I've got to go find out where I put that. I was trying to resize it at the same time I was doing it, and that didn't work well. So I'm going to put this back over here, and I'm going to go down. Nope. Go up. Nope. I got to go find it again. See, this is always fun. Go find it again. Microsoft Windows key, left arrow puts it there. And then if I wanted to put, I don't know, let's bring up my studio. Puts it right there. So now we have a half a screen of me and two screens of me. And this is being done through the phone. Now I can prove it's through the phone by showing my lovely face right there. And you can see my, in the distance, my monitoring monitor. That's 40 inches. 40-inch monitor. And then I don't want to change this. Yeah, I'll change it. I don't want to, but I can. There we go. It's level. So now what I can do, I can actually pan this around, up and down, and I'll go ahead and get it to where I can pan it around. There's all kind of things you can do with your phone. I was asked if you could do this while plugged into the computer. And as you can see right here, I am plugged into the computer. So it is actually charging. And I can pan this around and get all my monitors at the same time. 22-inch monitor right there. my big 55-inch television that's going to be replaced with the 43-inch monitor. And then again, another 22 over there, followed by my 40 over there. And I use them all when I stream. This has got the clocks on it right now. And if I zoom in, that's a little too far. Oh, look, the phone fell. Ah! I should show my fan. It did. I let go of the lever that I'm moving the phone with. That was not real smart to do. So let me lock that down for a second. And then I can always zoom this back down. So that's how it's done. I mean, using your phone is pretty simple. Now, the catch with the phone is, and Tim may or may not know this, and Tim may or may not still be with us, I don't know. The catch with the phone is when I end the live stream on the phone, right here, it will go automatically to private, and you have to go into the studio and set it to public. Now I can wrap this up with demonstrating that. Just got to figure out how I want to do that. So, what is what here? Oh, this is a studio, so I'm gonna move it out of the way. I don't want the studio there. It is kind of confusing. I do want this to be half. So what happens? Excuse me. What happens if I hit Microsoft down key? There we go. It makes it half. So now we have half and half. The left half of the screen is from the computer or the camera right in front of me. And the right half is from my iPhone. And that should be demonstrated here shortly by my finger appearing in, there it is right there, curving that up. So that's cool. Now I don't know what this Q is. I've never seen that before, but that's cool. I guess I could switch back and forth. I'm just going to close it. I don't need it. And then I'm going to look at send me coffee. Yes, be me. Coffee. 100% agree. I have my coffee right here. If I scroll this back up, you will see I have coffee using my Mrs. K's cup, and you see it on both things. So let's end the live stream on the phone. Rick just said, anyone here in chat besides Josh? I didn't see Josh. Josh is in chat. I seriously didn't see him. I see at 1:19, which was 6 minutes ago, is the furthest it goes down. Is this behind? I'm live. It shows that I'm live. And then at 1:24, so is this 5 minutes behind? Seriously? Cool. You know, long ago, what I could do, I just saw your comment, is that I've always been a little interested in how this is done. I could actually do a recording using the phone on the complete setup. I mean, I don't know if people would be interested in seeing OBS or not. Now, this will be kind of cool on... No, it's not showing up because I'm showing the phone. So if I wanted to show OBS right now, Josh is here. Hello, Josh Fortnite. Josh Kinder Fortnite. I didn't see you earlier. Yeah, I'll come back to that later. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, this is weird. Oh, you know, I bet I've got to do this. This is what I got to do. Okay, got it, because of how I'm doing this. All right, let me end the phone by using the camera above me, which is on my monitor, and I'm just going to end this stream. And if you will, if you're watching one or both of the streams, that's probably confusing as it is. One of me is plenty. Then go to see if it does actually come up as this video is no longer available. And if it is, let me know and I'll change it and I'll demonstrate how to do that. Ah! Bounced the phone here. So, yeah, the studio's doing some renovations right now. I've got a big mess right here. We're redoing thing. Yes, one is plenty. Oh, yes, by far, Robert, one is plenty. So, I'm going to go ahead into my phone. You can see my hand right here. And the delay is killing me. Now I want to go check something out over here on the computer. Oh my goodness. Barnesy is here. Hi, Barnesy. Good to see you, my friend. Mimi's still here. Robert said one is plenty. Okay, Mimi. I will talk to you hopefully tonight. It's very good seeing you on Zoom last night. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream over here. And all you do is hit the X on the phone. It says, "Are you sure you want to stop streaming?" Yes, I am. Hello, William. And then I'm going to hit end. And it will go. It says done. I streamed on my phone for 10 minutes and 55 seconds. So now I'll just hit done. I'm just going to let that sit for right now, just right here in my way, like this. And I could spin it around. I don't know if you guys could see. I'm going to unplug it temporarily. I don't need it plugged in. I keep it charged all the time. And then I'm going to see if I can spin it around and see if the camera up there will pick up the window or not. I seriously doubt that it will, but I'm going to check it out. As well as... Yes, I have two streams going, Rick. I had a stream going here on my normal channel using OBS, using my normal camera, using the normal thing. Then I opened up to show Tim how to use the phone. I've got an iPhone Pro 13, so I use that at the same time. You can stream twice. You can be live using your computer, and then you can do a phone stream, as I just did. Now, I don't know if audio is working now or not, but I am going to verify that the phone stream is actually unavailable by switching my sources here to my screen grab, which is that, and then I move this over here, make it full screen. I'm going to go into YouTube, going to go into my channel, going to go into live, and it's not there. Now, why is it not there? Because it was a phone video. This is the current one running. So I'm going to go into Studio, go into Content, go to Live, and you'll see right here, Ken Stout Live is going live. Mobile is the source or the type, and it is private. I really kind of sort of wish that they would change that to when you end it, it doesn't go to private. But it is what it is, and it can't be done. And I'm going to have to do one more something today so that I stay on an even number. It's just my OCD. I can't have an odd number. It just, maybe, I don't know, I'll force myself to do it. So, right now, that can't be seen. If you saw it live, cool. If you wanted to see it, you cannot. I'm going to go ahead and click on this. But before I do that, I'm going to move this over here just to see. Okay, the delay is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I set it up wrong. I just very hurriedly set this up. So, again, Ken Stout is going live. Ken Stout Live is going live from my phone. It is currently private because I stopped the stream. So I'm going to click on the down button, and I'm going to share it. I could share it privately if it was just so horribly bad. I'm like, hey, guys, look at this debacle. I could do that, but I have no pride. I'm going to hit public, and I'm going to hit publish. Now, as soon as I do, I can come back over here, go to YouTube, go to my channel, and I apologize for speeding through this. Go back to live, and then you'll see, now it shows up, Ken Stout Live is going live, and I could actually start the video. And there won't be any chat because it just happened, and there it is. That is an example of using your phone to stream at the same time as using your computer to stream. And I could have shut either or off and continued on one or the other. I just chose to turn the phone off and keep going on here. So I'm going to go back one tab and I'm going to go to this one and I have chat. So before I depart, does anyone have any questions they would like to? Hello, Tim. Hello, Rick. Hello, Josh. I'll catch up with chat real quick. I'll do the Doug Betts thing. Rick Lakes was first. Great Guy was second. Yeah, 90. I don't know what our temperature is right now. I know it's super warm. I will find out. Go find the weather app. We're currently 86. They're saying we're going to get to 96. I seriously doubt I'm playing golf today. It's just too doggone warm, and I'm still not back to 100%. So let me catch up. Long Dog Rick Lakes, official Tim Tech. Let's see. Chris Garrett was here. That's when yeah, that the picture that you saw, the thumbnail, is when Robert and I drove down to Arkansas to meet the professor, and that was a wonderful day. We had a great dinner. Went to Walmart and got a demonstration of how fast his wheelchair will go, and both of us were like, he's going to wreck, and thankfully he did not. Darren, I haven't seen Darren. I see Josh, Rick. So there's Darren. Darren Gilholm says, was that Darren? Yeah, he says, I'm still here. Okay. Somehow I missed him as well. So if there are not any questions, then I'm going to wrap this up. Now you should be seeing shortly my desktop. Now Tim is saying something. I'm going to bring over, I'm going to pop chat out and I'm going to bring it over here. Normally I do my shows with Zoom. I can't do that right now because Zoom camera is being used. Sure, I would be more than happy to help you with setting up your OBS. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I, like Doug, can connect remotely. I don't use the same program that he does. I use AnyDesk, and it's free to use. I find it to be really good. But yeah, just let me know. Shoot me an email. Speaking of email, now let's try something. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up this. And then I'm going to, this is my Stream Deck. You got to turn it on for the doggone thing to work. Imagine that. And then I'm going to see if my email comes across. And it does not. It does not come across this stream because I don't have it set up as a source in here. So I'm going to hide that with OBS. I'm using my DaVinci camera with no green screen. And by that, the green screen is being used, but if I turn the cameras back on, right here, it's going to say unavailable because the camera's in use with something else. So I'm going to turn it, I'm going to deactivate it. Now I could do this. I actually could do something. I could show my other camera that I have that I use for the fish cam, but I'm not going to do that. Let's figure out why I can't get text. Well, I can't get text because text is over here on here, and now it's showing. You see down there at the bottom, it's showing. So I want to bring this into my daily DaVinci screen scene that I use, and I'm going to go do that by finding where it's at, and I don't see it. So I'll find it. It's text, so I'm going to look for the word text. There we go. And then I'm going to right click. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back down to my DaVinci camera. I'm going to go into my sources in here. I'm going to go to a blank area, left click, paste the reference only. And just like that, it puts it at the top, number one. That's fine. I got no issues with that. And as you can see, just like that, it will show up. So, Tim, if you want me to get with you on OBS, shoot me an email at kstout Z00, which it's kind of a cute way to do the O, at gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to help you. Doug uses XSplit and OBS. He's pretty knowledgeable on it as well. Now, I don't like those red lines, so just off click and the red lines go away. The reason for the red lines are you can click on it and then you can grab these dots or the squares or whatever, and you can make this as big or as little as you want. You can hold the Alt key down. There's all kind of things, and you can crop it that way. So I want to put it about right like that. And then I off click, and then you can lock these right here with this lock right here to where you can't mess with it. If you get it to where you like it, then you can lock it down. And I'm waiting for I'm watching the monitoring screen. You guys can't see me because the camera's not set up on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on that, and I'll wait for it to show up on the monitoring screen. And go back to chat. Matthew Camp. Hello, Matthew Camp. Good to see you. If anyone doesn't have any questions, or if no one has any questions, or if there aren't any questions, of course there haven't been any questions except for one, I am going to go ahead and wrap this up. Before I do that, I'm going to restore chat back to where it goes. And then I did create this right here. We all know that. Anyone that's new to the channel knows that my main channel is Ken Stout Live. This is my one granddaughter twin. I created this in DaVinci Resolve by taking my logo, a picture, cropping the picture, or masking the picture out, and then putting trying to put cute little tab or text in there with the bubble for the text. I think that'll wrap it up. For now, Ken Stout Live tonight, as far as I know, will be at 9 o'clock my time, which is in Indiana, 8 o'clock in the middle of the country, and 6 o'clock on the West Coast. If you live out of the country, wait, I can tell you what time my show will be if you live out of the country. Let's figure this out. So, again, waiting for the monitor to catch up. Now, I want to turn that off. Is that part? No, it's not. Doggone it. So, I'm going to turn this off. All right. Okay. So, let's just say you live over across the pond and your name's Darren Gilholm. You live across the pond and you're John Paul Georgia Ringo. You'd be at British Standard Time, where current time is 20 minutes till 7. So add 6 hours to that. Or no, add 5 hours to that. Add 8. I don't know. Whatever this clock says 8, look at the time here, and that's when it'll be. Let's just say you're Catherine Anna, down there, and you're in Columbia time. I'm not sure what the O stands for. Anyway, we have the same time. If you're BH Ringer, you live in Nova Scotia, that's his time. He's an hour in front of us. Or if you're Ran Israel in Israel, that's his time. I'm guessing that's 20 minutes of 9 at night. I am going to go email not found. Okay, Tim, let's figure out why you can't see my email. Now, I did kill the clocks. They are still functional. I can bring the clocks back up. I just didn't need them in my way. I'll put them on my other monitor where they never leave. Let's go figure out why he can't see my email. I'll switch to my other email. And I do not have it. So, Tim, let me re-show you the email over on the stream. It's K Stout Z00M@gmail.com. If you put the letter O in Zoom, it won't get to me. I try to be cute, and I put in the zeros for the O's, as a lot of people do. It's nothing new. I'm not blazing a new trail with that. Now I got to go see how long I've been blabbering on here. And it says 35 minutes. I'm into overtime, as Doug would call it. So I will wait to get confirmation that Tim is able to get an email through. And that's not a big deal. So if you will verify that for me, Tim, by sending me an email, then I will end this stream. I'm going to break this down, and that's easily done. All I have to do is take my gizmo here, take it out of the tripod, and then take the phone out like that, like this. Got my gizmo. Now I will demonstrate how I do the fish cam. I have the fish cam right here. This is a 922 C922 camera that I have on a long USB. I have a 10-foot extension, and I simply take this and put it on my little gizmo thing I got primarily for golf. Put the gizmo thing off to the side. Take the camera. Take the camera. Put this on here so that it can mount to the tripod. Easier said than done. Actually, it's not that difficult. And then I'm going to square it up a little bit by doing that and then retighten it down. Then I'll take this, put it on here like that, bring that down like that. Now I can actually do a different, I can actually activate this camera, and it show the reflection in the light shows it's activated. It's not. That's why I put my hand over to verify that it actually is not. It's just the reflection of this. So let me see what Rick is saying. Copy and paste official 10 Tech. Usually can't. You've been on a long time for that. I hear you, Greg. I hear you. Let me see here. What is our currently we're at 87. Yeah, there's no way I'm playing golf today. Tonight when I could play golf, it's showing being 95 degrees, and I'm just not up to it. Maybe I'll play over the weekend. I don't know. I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank Tim Long Dog, actually, for posing the question of how is it done from the phone. I hope that was helpful. I hope that was useful. I do some DaVinci stuff. If you ever want to have anything done in DaVinci or have a demonstration in DaVinci, I have a great group on a channel of guys that are familiar with DaVinci and editing in general. William Dawson, Wintermute, Brian Lightfoot, Jose Photo Mix Media, which, by the way, you need to check out his channel by clicking on the QR code or hovering over the QR code on the nightly stream. What else? Oh, it looks like that thing is back. The thing I wanted to get rid of. See, I watched Doug today. I did nothing, and it shows back up. And, of course, I'm talking about this right here. So, thanks, Doug. We'll see everybody tonight. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day, great afternoon, great evening. Catch your naps or whatever. And I'm out of here. I'm going to do the Doug Betts thing. I'm going to hit end stream in 3, 2,